This is a demonstration of integration with the standard Spectrum resource format schema and the CloudRF or SOOTHSAYER API. The SSRF format is about 10 years old now. It's an XML schema for sharing information about communication systems. It's got a lot of uses. You could use this to describe network transmitters, receivers, signals, using a model. And because we're using a model, we can map this to our API, which we're going to do now. In front of you, you see at the top here a status board showing a GPU. So we've got a very big GPU here, an A100. We've got a script which we're about to open source, which will process some SSRF-XML through our API, and a folder in the bottom right here where the outputs will be delivered as KMZ files, which we will consume in Google Earth. So let's generate some XML first of all. So our script can make these XML files. Let's just go and have a look at one. So the XML is a structure which describes locations and transmitters, and we can map all these attributes to the API and process them en masse, which we're going to do now using the gen KMZ script. So this script will make API calls, and you'll see once we're running, you'll see the load increase on the GPU, and outputs will be delivered to the folder in the corner here. We're building up the work here, so we start off with a network of 1 transmitter, then 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, all the way up to 512. And as you'll see here, whilst the work increases, it's still delivered in a timely manner. And this is why we have an API, and it's why we have a GPU behind the API, so that we can push through very large workloads. Now we're currently on the 256 transmitter network. Let's pull up some of these and have a look at them now. So if I go and get one of these KMZ files here, and we're in Switzerland here. These are cell towers. They're random locations, so for example over the lake, but you get the idea. These are fairly substantial calculations, and we're doing hundreds of them in each call. So the 512 site has completed, and that's 512 sites delivered in several seconds using SSRF-XML and the CloudRF API.